How we doing, folks? Doug Rice. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show, recording on the body cam. Wanted to see if it could handle the buffering from the cam to my phone to wherever it's going. All right. So I woke up this morning and it seems that Israel is fighting a war on 4 fronts now. You guys know who I keep up with. I keep up with NY Prepper. I keep up with Canadian Prepper. And just putting those two together and putting Steve Ram right there in the middle, look, you can't keep up in a much better way collectively online. So I do recommend those 3 channels, and those 3 channels are reporting. Things are getting interesting. Things are getting real interesting. Now, I can't even talk about North Korea, South Korea, amassing troops on the borders, lobbing artillery into South Korea. The promise of Putin supporting him, supporting Iran. There are reports of Putin's weapons being thrown into the mix as well. And they're firing on U.S. ships. U.S. troops are engaging with Iranian forces in some way. And all the while, Netanyahu continues to dodge the bullets that come his way. I understand they've taken pot shots at his home. So while all this occurs, it occurred to me that maybe Negroes should, kind of pay attention, see what's happening, and make sure they're ready to move at a moment's notice in any direction away from the fray. They keep promising a civil war here. By all rights, they should be well into the civil war before the election, if they have an election. A lot of us are doing countdowns by the 5th of November to see what happens the next day. I'm going to say this country is going to be in a pretty sore and unstable situation here in the coming next few weeks. Be ready to be out of the way. One of the things the trip to Goshen did for me is allow me to collect everything needed to be independent of the system and out of civilization's hair in an instant. And I suggest all of you take the same course of action. Here's the reason why. They're hunting us now. And we've got a few brothers that have experienced some pretty poor treatment by white folks simply walking through their neighborhoods. Just recently, a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old brother and sister were murdered by a white man while they walked home from school. White man claiming he was in fear for their life. Of course, we know about the brother that was harassed by 4 white men walking down his own neighborhood. One of them pulled a gun on him. Folks, the situation involving their sentiment regarding us is only going to grow less tenable. They're going to become more and more irritable, more and more aware that their time is over. And when they look at us, I have to tell you directly, what they see is their replacements. They don't like the way it feels. So the best thing for us to do as Negroes in this country, set on course to be released from our enslavement, our punishment for being unfaithful to the Most High. Get as far away, first mentally, from Babylon. Get out of the world as far as you can. Be prepared to be away from the fracas as it grows. And for goodness sake, watch the Doug Rice shows. I just had to throw that in there. All right, folks, I do appreciate you sitting through this short video. I hope it sounds good. I hope it looks good. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's getting more and more dangerous for Negroes, and they ain't playing. All right, you guys have a great Shabbat and Shalom.